Here is a look at the Pocket Predator. I don't remember which model, unfortunately. So if somebody sees this and wants to identify the model in the comments, that would be great. We'll give these fellows credit. Anyways, it unfortunately did not come with much of information about it at all. So actually had to look it back up. I was hoping to find the model that I could tell you what this was on this review, but I can't. So Pocket Predator seems to be a great product, but send me a little bit more information with the thing so I can brag on it. Just got this in the mail yesterday and shot it quite a bit last night. My very first one, and I'm very, very excited about it. Had made a couple up after I saw some videos from Gamekeeper John and some other folks online. And so I've made up a few models that I am now going to scrap because I have found out that apparently plywood, even if it's 3/4 inch thick, is not a sufficiently strong material to make catapult or slingshot frames out of. So I'm going to retire those. Those are just going to be for looks, and may retire my slingshot making for a little while until I can get a hold of some proper materials. But anyhow, this one right here is made out of, I don't know, that high pressure plastic or something. Feels like it feels like something you couldn't break with if you ran over it with your truck, which is good because I don't want pieces of this coming off and flying and hitting me in the face at high speed. So here we are. I'm going to give it a few runs, shooting 3/8 inch steel out of it, and I don't know how well it's going to go, but we're going to give it a shot. And I'm not shooting from very far, as you can see, because I am pretty new at this, and I do not want to miss inside the house and anger the wife. Oh, just off the target. Alright, nice little group going, just to the right of where I'm trying to go. Ooh, did the same hole that first one, just oblong to that first hole there. Wow, right next to it. Interesting. Alright, so for what it's worth, I have decided to start sighting down the inside line of this top band here. That seems to work. And I'm doing a full 180-degree twist. That seems to keep the ball well away from my fingers and forks. Yeah, that seems to be the ticket right there. Still shooting a little bit to the right, but it's consistent. So could be I need to adjust my aiming point or my knocking point just a little bit. So let's try that and see. That's what I was doing last night. It seemed to work pretty well. I think it's a butterfly, they call it. I forgot to pay attention to see how many that I've shot here. But interesting little group I'm developing here. Boom. Alright, one more. Go ahead and take a look. Alright. See how the old Pocket Predator did. And I am by no means a pro or expert or even marginally good at this. This is my second day ever of shooting this thing, or any of them for that matter. Okay, so to give you some scale, let's see here, what can we use? We can use, well, my hand, which you don't know how big I am, but I am not a really big person. My hand from this part to this part actually measures 4 inches. I have measured it before. And a hand, in horseman's terms, is 4 inches, so I thought that was marginally interesting. My hand, I think, is 7.5 inches long, and it's It's about 9 inches pinky to thumb, if I remember right. 9.5, something like that. So there's your little bit of scale. Anyways, we're looking at a, except for that one at the lower left, we're looking at a group that's smaller than my pinky is long. So 2-inch group. So I don't know, 10 shots or so, 2-inch group. Obviously I would have preferred if they all lined up right there, and I gotta figure out how to move this group to this area right here. But I think for my second day ever of shooting a slingshot, I'm not too awfully upset with it. Alright, so I have discovered a few things in the week or so that I've been kind of interested in this. So this right here seems to be fantastic. I dig it a lot. Very comfortable, easy to shoot, and I'm gonna have to measure out these bands and this slingshot pocket and everything. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but I think that setup right there is what I want to reproduce a whole bunch of, because I really like this. And inevitably these bands are going to wear out, and I want to have a bunch more set up just exactly like that, because I really dig that. So it's very easy to pull, and I can pull it all the way back past my head for that, I think what they call butterfly, which I'm starting to really like. I'm going to do a soft shooting or static hold. I think I'm starting to like that butterfly because I can get a little bit more stretch. But I've been playing around with the active shooting, actually. Alright, so now that we've got a really good group, really good look at the group here, I'm going to try a little bit of this active shooting that PFS talks about. I can get this thing set back up and see how this, how this active shooting works out, if it does at all. Get right, don't it? Alright, with the active shooting, it's very, very quick. So it's just. Alright, now that one, I don't know if you're picking it up on the camera, that one went through the orange in the center. You saw how much time I took with it. Versus those others, I very, very carefully aimed. Okay, right there in with the rest of them. Actually, hold on. No, I'm wrong. First shot through the orange, second shot through the upper black in the center. After shooting something else. Alright. Third one went right here. So we got a 3-shot group going. We'll do 5 shots. Make sure we stay under 10 minutes for YouTube purposes. And by the way, 2 days worth of doing this. Yeah, now that one was a flyer up and to the left. I know what I did. I sat there and thought about it way too long. Yeah, last one. It's always got to be a flyer, right? Alright, boom. Alright, here we go. Let's get the camera in here. Show the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so this crappy flyer aside, this last group, the 1, 2, 3, 4, sadly 5th shot here, but this group right here, my finger for scale, that group right there was no larger than this group here.